hold on a second and let me be right back. Go get a drink real quick. Okay, I am back. And in honor of our blue hibiscus drink, I decided to have a blue drink myself. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. I mean, it's not hot, but it still looks pretty cool. So, it's actually Hawaiian punch, but you know, it works for me. We're gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend it's some blue pea. You know, just some blue pea. It's fine. So there we go. Now we can continue. She didn't throw it away, did she? Oh, As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You're trying to reach the soprano lass? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how that day went. So I just want to apologize to her or something, you know? Okay. So I guess I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? I think so, yeah. But what if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Does he have a crush on her? Is that what's happening? Then that's that. That's her choice. You're so right, Pops. Don't think of it as someone who'd have trouble reaching out to people like this. I know, right? It is what it is. Okay then, I'll wait. Any hoodle. It's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too, sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy. I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Kat. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. Because everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through. So they were rethemed and put in the magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times. Yet the designs were so contemporary, timeless even, pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. Hyde looks great there, colorless or not. Oh wow, you looked amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course. It was so cool and inspired me to find my own style too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again, even if only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? Nope. Lucas, can you eat for once in your life? Can you eat something? Ever? Ever? Please? Liquid diets don't work. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. Ah. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then, can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Aw, for real? You know, you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have? What? Something based off a pumpkin latte but without pumpkin. What? I have cinnamon and like milk, and that's it. So I forget, does he like coffee? He doesn't like coffee. Because he has a hard time drinking on an empty stomach. So should I make him like a cocoa? Or something? Like a cinnamon cocoa? Coffee was fine with milk. Let me see. Sweet coffee. I have that now. So maybe just coffee, milk, and cinnamon? Yeah, so coffee, milk, cinnamon? Or is it coffee, cinnamon, milk? Coffee, cinnamon, milk. Maybe that? His order just sounds stupid. Oh, no, that's not it. So maybe it is coffee, milk, cinnamon? Is that something different? There we go. Cinnamon latte. We'll do that. That's good. We'll do that. And then should I give him back his fidget spinner? Or should I give someone else the fidget spinner? I don't... Like, nobody fucking wants this. So. There we go. Why are you giving me my own stuff? You're funny, cat. Real talk, though, please give it to the lady when you can, okay? I'll keep that in mind. But I gave her the fucking... A cinnamon latte, warm and sweet, just for you. Sounds good. Good call on the cinnamon. It is the star piece of the fall season, after all. Oh yeah, you're right. Like pumpkin lattes. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, Kat. Don't mention it. So what's the matter? Huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know? Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a vlogger slash influencer. Ah. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Excuse me. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Right. But yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So, you're essentially the creator and the host of your own show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great. I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did too before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, 'Cause I hated it there? Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why'd you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you. Yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense, I'd say you're doing pretty well. So, what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully, though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just going to do it. Was? Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you. Yeah. Like the soprano lady from before. Like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all kind of have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Kat, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope, but that's what most of society thinks. In the same way society views Lady Riona as bad luck personified. All just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money, compared to those who start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social issues, and awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you when growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways, and I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody, so we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero and now, the difference is how people treat me. The difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my work. A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. That's considerate, honestly. Then, once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? They're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight change won't affect us as much. Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases, along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Listen to the vampire who's been around for 300 years, okay? Listen to him. He's been around a very long time. He knows his shit. Well, a little blunt, aren't we? Am I wrong, though? It is a perspective. You know, one of many. I admit I don't know much about the entertainment biz, but you've gotten this far, boy. Because all along, you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah. That's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. Well, you're probably just a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah. I needed the whipping. Those words were hard to swallow, but I need to hear them. Are you okay? Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about. So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And thanks for your advice, sir. Cat, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, y'all too. See you around. Hyde scaring people off. Oh my god, the chat. The whipping. And Hyde would probably actually do that. Oh god. Well, I've stayed too long already. So I better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see? Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Cat. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. All of chat needs to be bonked right now. That's all I gotta say. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though. Let me check my medias first. Because I feel like this thing is ending. Look how fucking cute he is. He's so cute. Little Georgie. Starting to unravel things. Lucas. Oh, he changed his profile pic again. Jeez. Okay. Changed his stuff. Stories. Did your best. I hope you did too. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Wait, I gotta go down. So I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met her before. Oh my god. I love it. Interesting, interesting. M. Lloyd A. Feather, are you available like this Sunday? Currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. This mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. Very nice. Oh man. Good night, sleep tight. Aw, Rachel. Oh, that's what Bailey said. You found that on Rumbler, didn't you? Love it. Okay. And then we made a new cinnamon latte coffee. Okay, cool. I'll be back before long, though. Please do. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Uh-oh. Seems like our officer accidentally drops it again. Oh no. Back in the drawer it goes. Oh, what a curse. Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. I feel like that was like an ode to Castlevania. Like, what a terrible night for a curse kind of thing. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Cat. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Aqua's Tranquil Tea. Earthy, yet minty taste relieves indigestion, while the color and smell soothe her senses. Ooh. Very interesting. Also, I have to save. It's raining forever here. I guess that's what Seattle really is, honestly. Inumimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Lionfish invasion decrease, a successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. What? Let me see. There's something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Looks like bad weather again tonight. Wait, what's... Oh, the fidget spinner's gone. The fidget spinner's gone. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Yeah, why is the fidget spinner gone? Bailey's is here. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Oh, wow, look at them together. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Oh boy. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No take-backs this time. Bae. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Ooh. Hey, Kat, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? So, it'd be green, purple, yellow, or red, black, and purple. Bae, don't put Kat on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Uh-oh. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachill. I still don't know how to say it. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. Wow. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Okay, so this is an unpopular opinion, like just my 2 cents, is I just recently got married. John and I got married like 6 months ago, something like that, as of this recording. And when we got married, we wanted it small, not just for COVID reasons, but we really came down to the fact where it's like extended family, people that you don't see often, that you don't really, not that you don't care about them, but you don't connect with, they don't know you. Like, there's a lot of extended family on both of our sides that don't know us. So it's like, just to invite them for the sake of inviting them is a waste of time and space that you don't necessarily have or money have for them, you know, because they come in from out of state, maybe they won't come in, maybe they don't really know you, maybe it's awkward, and you're paying per head, which is very expensive, and it's not cheap. Like, you're paying per head for every single person to sit there and eat. So, I mean, to each their own. Some people will be driven to invite everybody because it's, you know, it's family, and maybe your family pushes you into doing it, but realistically, the bigger the wedding, the bigger the headache. And we were so happy that our 35 people that came to the wedding all had a great time and was as easy as possible to manage. So 200 people? Nope, not 200 people. So I'm kind of on Bailey's side. Like, the keyword is extended. Like, and if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Like, it's plain as is. No shame, but that's my 2 cents. So, like, whew. Yeah. The keyword is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. You hope they're paying for part of the wedding. Just because you invite people doesn't mean they pay for it. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. I'm on Bailey's side. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Oh boy, work. Saved by the bell. Oh, that's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Kat. Of course, what can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. So coffee and ginger, probably. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Okay, so strong coffee. So it'll probably be like coffee, ginger. So coffee, and then ginger. Ooh. Here we go. So, I don't think there's any item. I think we just serve it. And is it Yahe Tobruk for the lady? Oh, an oldie goodie. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. And Bailey's is like, dude, like we were in the middle of something. Oh, he's laughing. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. Aw. At least they're not too mad with each other. Is it Jaw? Jaw with strong J? Sorry, I can't put Jaw. Jaw. Okay, that we are. Hide's back. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Are they gonna make out? This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Aw, never enough. Oh. Ugh, disgusting. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Cat? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Okay, so... he can drink coffee, so... Spicy. Oh no, hibiscus double ginger? Oh yeah, because we made him the blood drink, so... Okay. Let's see what this gets us. Liquid ghost pepper. Zobo, look at that. That's pretty fucking cool. Also, I feel like... who do we give this to? The alien thing. I don't know. Here's some Zobo. I felt up for a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the hide code. Did I crack the hide code? Well, this is kind of troublesome, Cat. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I take it this works for you. This is a... oh god. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. Oh, that sounds sweet. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? Eh. When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. Oh, that's depressing. Yeah, that's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Aw. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. I agree. It takes so much time and energy to put together a wedding, and then it feels like it takes forever to get there, and then after the moment happens and you walk down the aisle and everything's finalized and it's like a blink of an eye and it's gone, you're like, what the fuck just happened? Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey, here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Cat. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I have got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Cat. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Oh. Damn it, Bailey. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Okay. So, chocolate, honey, milk. Perfect. I forgot what Bailey's does for a living. Could I give him the, Could I give him this? I forget what he does for a living. Who do I need to give this FBI card to? I'm not sure. Or maybe I should give it to, Silver, aka Neil, Amanda. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we're good. Just serve it. There we go. Chocobi Muruku for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Kat. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. Oh boy. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? That's a good question. You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean, since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? That's an interesting question. How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? Wow. Wow, I just laid down the truth. Like, bro, if you don't have any expectations of this day, then why the fuck are you fighting it? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. But what do you want? But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Too much? Too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. Maybe she doesn't want to be a Oh my god, Bailey. Maybe she doesn't want that. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was just going to say it, whether you like it or not. Oh god. You're sitting here, going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who could tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute, or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. Hyde is like the exemplary, like, persona of a mic drop. Every time he walks into a room and every time he opens his mouth. Like, it's literally like, be like, don't tell her what to do. Like, that's what Hyde is. That's what he is. Like, holy shit, dude. Truth. But what if we take so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Yeah, life is not about a wedding. It's not about a wedding. You don't live your entire life to plan a wedding. But if it also takes a while, so be it. Like, it should be a journey you both take and something fun you both do together. And it shouldn't consume your life or make it stressful, or like there's no rush, there's no pressure, there's no hurry. It's just Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. I still have to drink more because my voice is not voicing correctly with all these characters. Yeah, the truth isn't pleasant, honey. That's why people like sweet lies. Yep. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. What? Is he joking? Okay. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Phew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. What? We don't get this. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise. It's like some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. Ooh! What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. Was she gone for like 5 minutes? In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Baileys? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keep bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Maybe be something in the drink. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night, then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Cat. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Baileys. Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. Well, before you continue with your story, I want to... Let's see what we got. Lua. Freelance. He's a freelance designer. Gotcha. Okay, and then stories. Sometimes scary how many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I have tons to think about every day. Like how to make your timeline more fun. I could really use a good cup of tea right now. Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid. Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood. I can only wish you could see how cute I am as a kitten. Oh. So adorable. Okay. Wait, what's... Oh, the brute. Yeah. I did this, and that. Okay, cool. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job. Not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me well, Cat. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet. Hyde-shaped, and I snuck out of the hotel room. Ooh. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Oh God, were they having sex out in the... Oh no, let me guess, that was Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside. Then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Cat, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Visuals. Oh my God, the visuals. Wow. Oh my God. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Tisk, Cat, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you could see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it 12 times over. And it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred. I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Cat? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. My God. Chidoro's pregnant suddenly. Oh, the chat is crazy. And safe journey home. My God, Hyde. I can't with him. I can't. Oh look, it's raining again. It's raining every day. Every day in Seattle is rain. Oh, first wave of visa applications to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. The rise and fall of Weirdstein box offices, a brief history. Sold out replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. Oh no. Aliens. Oh boy. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Here they are! They're here! Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Kat. Yes, we are also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Even if in reality it should be good night. Oh. We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally... Amanda. Yes, what is it? Oh, he does the thing! He does the thing even! I think Kat tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Kat. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meanings of words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. And since I arrived here, I've observed some thoughtless uses of language. Can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Kat. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. And our return to the hive will be triumphal. Ahem. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory. But still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and adventurer. He is deserving of respect. And his mission, to find a prospective partner, is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Kat. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? Uh-oh. I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Kat. But things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Oh god. Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. So, lemon? So, coffee. Is it like coffee? Coffee lemon? Yeah, it's either coffee lemon or coffee lemon. It'd be warm. Maybe coffee lemon. Black lemon. What happens if we give them this? See what they say about that. I'm curious. Oh. I guess we got an achievement for that. What is... I got it off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Kat. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, you know, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong, yet very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years, after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I have changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day, just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even at first, it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules, but there were already some things that I could relate to, some things that felt familiar, like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface, or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed these traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that, but Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask for medical advice. I could see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this functional universe where all the stories take place in the stars, so I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. Star Trek, right? And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Oh, Silver! Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Uh-oh. Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drinking making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes, some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. No! Oh my god. Amanda. You sweet, sweet, innocent alien. Those aren't horns. Oh my god. Oh god. They're getting dick pics. Oh man. Wow. People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. Oh my god, Silver. Oh. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99.908% of the time? Yes. Lucas first said, guys, look at my horns. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical. But Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. Oh, she cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Oh, God. Do you have a date and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. Oh. Oh. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. Not wrong. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive? Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Oh, Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge and what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. comes back. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. Oh, God. Good evening, Mr. Agent. Uh-oh. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait, for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card laying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you always seem to doubt me. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. Ugh, it's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I'm coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That... maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they want to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. And all that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, though. What is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see no two people are alike, I'll admit it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city? Than the people in the city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law. My job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Ah, well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there's no law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens, or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oof, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us, so it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer? For whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself, and going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, alright? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward. If they want their business to stay in business. Ugh. Oh god. Oh god. What was that? Just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises. Just to be on the safe... Meow! Ooh, kitty! Kitty, kitty, kitty. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now. You and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. Oh, man. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting. Ha! I apologize. This is just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. 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 I love typos. Oh. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No. I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. So what is sweet? That's bitter. That's not sweet. Not sweet. Cocoa's sweet. If it's like cocoa, honey, honey. And then maybe like cocoa, honey milk? Well, no, a hot. They don't, okay. Even though that's warm. Interesting. Yeah, so honey, honey, I guess. Let's try that. Honey chocolate. Okay. And there's nothing in here that, yeah. So. Let's serve it. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this. Oh good, it doubled it for them. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Cat. This really is my kind of drink. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you know. Surely you should be off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. Cat, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations. For SAVE. SAVE? SAVE. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Oh. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now, those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an Earthling. Oh, so sweet. Oh, Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you, and please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, cat. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Oh, the cat's fast asleep. Hold on. Let me check my messages before we end this. Oh. Amanda and Silver. Okay, and then stories. We gotta go from the bottom, so. Does everything happen for a reason or not? Wonder how everyone's doing. Oh, look how fucking adorable she is. She's got green hair? Wait, what? Or is that... I'm confused. Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Ave. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I reckon you want to avoid the area for the moment. Road construction. Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? Boy. Why are you threatening people? No reason. Oh, hide. Okay, so that's that. And then this. Nice. Okay. Cat is sleeping. Good night, cat. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. All right. Is the cat just going to stay here with us? What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. Meow. Oh, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Oh, a bissap, sweetened with sugar. It is known as Senegal's national drink. Fruits and spices are added to taste. Holy shit, it's 4 in the morning. Oh my god. Well, I didn't realize it was so late. So, I think we're going to stop for now. So, we'll start for the day here. Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers. First workaholics treatment center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Oh, I'd love to go there. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Yeah, the sun is rising soon. So we will save the game here. And we will continue this next time. I don't know how much longer we have, but I'm guessing we're probably like half of the way through the story. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed. I love this environment. I love these characters. I love this story. It's so relatable. It's just so pleasing. I love the old characters coming back. I love the new characters. I just love everything. So yes, we will definitely be finishing this probably in the next session or two, maybe. It's very cozy. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful time, and I will see you guys in the next part.